ask you, what is this? Who are you? If they ask you any questions about what this call is about, you go right back to the very beginning of the script and go back to the program. What company are you calling from? Who are you calling from? You're calling on behalf of the program. Okay? So that's so key. The other thing is, you're doing a great job reading the script. In between the sentences, there's just a slight pause where you inhale before you go into the next sentence. Or a slight pause because you think that because there's a period there, there should be a slight pause. In that slight pause, that allowed me to jump in and interrupt you. Okay. So that's where you want to let your voice drag. So let me go through. You see all these little things I put in there where they can't interrupt. All the ums and those little drags, those are the bridges that bridge one sentence into the next that do not allow them to barge in. The minute you take that one little pause, bam, they're going to jump in there. So even though you didn't read it perfectly, it doesn't matter because I couldn't barge in on it. You see the difference there? So you don't have to be the smoothest talker, or so good at sales, or so good on the phone. All you got to do is read the script and not let them barge in on you. Because the key things here are, it doesn't cost the business owner a dime, it's a new program, right? Increase the benefits, reduce the cost, 15 to 20 minutes, what the heck, I might as well see what this dude's talking about. That's the feeling that you want them to have. Okay? Thank you.
Good job, Joe.
And again, even if you're going to stumble through some of these things, it doesn't matter. Today is not about being perfect. Today is about learning the process. I don't care how many appointments you book today, it means absolutely nothing. Okay? So all that we're doing today is learning the process, getting comfortable with the process, and burning through 30 dials per hour. You do that, it's a massive success today. That's all. Okay? Screw the results. I don't care about the results. The results happen when you stick to the process. So instead of focusing on the results, focus on the process. Okay, the only thing I'll change with Bobby's got a very strong personality. He's got a very strong voice. If you don't smile on the phone, you sound like a hitman. Warms it up a little bit. And if you smile, then you get the double bang. Okay? Got it. So I want to stand kind of close to you. Kind of weird, I know. I want you to go through that rebuttal again with a slight, like you're talking to me at this proximity, and I want you to smile.
All right.
Okay, so how can you save your money?
Well, let me ask you a question. Has anyone from our office come to talk to you about the program? Okay, since you'd be new to this program. Go ahead.
Not very difficult to see yourself or to listen to yourself, unless you actually watch the video playback. But did you see the difference in the feeling behind his voice going from talking like this, like I'm going to come kill you, right? Versus kind of talking like this. It's more approachable, it's more friendly, and man, when he smiles, man, you feel good about it. Right? It's approachable. But he's still strong because he's a strong dude, right? Okay? He's tiny little, that's why we took Alfredo from going from 0.9% to 33.3% in 9 weeks. These are the coaching methods that we use. Once you get dialed in, boom, I don't really need to go back and coach Alfredo anymore because now he knows how to do it. All he's got to do is look at himself on video and he says, I'm not doing what Darren taught me to do. Change this, boom, self-adjust. Okay. Hey, everyone is laughing. You notice everyone is laughing at you and get their butt up out here. Like Bobby's not laughing, my man back there's not laughing, right? Hey, don't be laughing. It's not so easy. It's not so easy in front of your peers, right? Okay. Deep breath. Let's do some yoga. Okay, so one of the reasons why you want to read through this a couple times before you dial, we're trying to do this today, you just got to get familiar with the script. I mean, the reason why even the video of me reading the script on the video isn't perfect, because I had to throw this thing together like the day before I left for Dallas for this thing to put this whole deal together. So that was the first time I had ever read through the script, and I was not perfect. The other reason I didn't edit it and try to get it perfect is to show you don't need to be perfect. You can stumble your way through it as long as you don't let them interrupt you, and as long as you don't change, the verbiage.
You just keep doing what you're doing, doing what you're doing, what you're doing.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Doing great. Doing great. No, this is the process, okay? Here's one that will help you. In fact, in one of the videos you saw a guy, he had his pen tip.
Wow.
He was following along the lines with his pen tip as he was reading, because one thing that happens, your adrenaline starts kicking in.
Right.
You get excited. You're a little nervous, especially the first time doing this. Geez, he's doing it in front of all you guys. Everyone's eyes are on him. Of course, he's going to be nervous. Any human being would. And when you get nervous and your adrenaline starts pumping, you get just a little bit shaky. Even in your eyesight, your eyes, all the peripheral vision starts kicking in and you can't focus. So if you follow along with your finger, follow along with a pen, sometimes that helps you out.
Or where you going?
He didn't want to see. He didn't want the prospect to see him through the phone with his glasses on.
Vain as hell.
I want to tell you a story. The first sales job I ever had where I had to cold call on the phone. Okay, I'd never done it before. I made my first 14 dials, got 14 no's, and I threw my hands up in the air, excuse my language, but I said, this shit don't work. That's what I said, out loud, in my little studio apartment, first time I ever started cold calling. So I called up the owner of the company. I said, man, this script sucks, it doesn't work, after 14 dials. Okay? And fortunately for me, he was very patient with me. And he didn't laugh at me, he didn't make me feel like an idiot. He said, well, yeah, let's talk through this. So tell me what's going on this call. And I said, well, I'm reading the script, and they're hanging up on me, or they say they're not interested, and I haven't booked anything yet. And how many dials did you make? So I made 14 dials. And I haven't made a damn dollar yet. I haven't closed the deal. I made 14 dials. He didn't laugh at me. I said, Darren, you're going to make hundreds of dials before you close your first deal. So first of all, understand that nothing that you've experienced thus far is outside of the norm. This is normal. Like, really? Okay, well, I feel a little better now. He goes, well, tell me what else is going on. I don't feel like the script. I don't like the script. The script doesn't sound natural when I read it. He goes, okay, well, what do you think about this? And he started spitting this thing out. Bam, 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 bam. I said, that was awesome. Can you say that again? Let me get my recorder, because I want to say exactly what you said. He goes, Darren, I just read the same script that you're reading. I said, no. He goes, I'll do it again. Whip out your script. So I looked at my script. He started reciting the script, and sure enough, he's right on verbatim. And I'm like, man, maybe it's the way I'm reading the script, or maybe it's my perception of the way I'm reading the script. I've been doing this for a total of 14 dials, so I got all this experience under my belt. He says, look, let me put you on the phone with our trainer, and she will help you go through the script and give you some pointers. I said, hallelujah, let's do it. When can we do it? So we booked the thing. So I booked the conference call with the trainer. And so she says, I want you to read the script. And let me hear you, and I can kind of critique you. So I read through the script, and I am stuttering, and I'm losing my place, and I go off script. It's not even a real call. I'm getting trained, I'm going off script. I get done reading the script, and she starts laughing at me. I think, fantastic. Right? But the good news on that call is she did coach me, and she pointed out, look, when you get right here, here's what's happening, and here's what you're trying to communicate, and here's what you need to do, et cetera, et cetera. What I learned a few months later is that the trainer that trained me was his 19-year-old daughter who was home on summer break from college. God, that was depressing. But you know what I realized? Well, shoot, if that little 19-year-old college girl can do it, damn it, I can do this. It doesn't matter who you are, if you can get familiar with the script, right? You memorize the script even though you're reading right off it. You're going to get more comfortable with it, and eventually you'll get it down. And so that's what ended up happening. And now, here I am training people how to read scripts.
Right.
You see, so it doesn't matter where you start. Okay? So the fact that you have the guts to get on the phones and do this, or even get up in front of this room, that right there shows me you're going to be successful, because it's just a matter of time before you just get comfortable with this. All right? So Jesus, if I can do this, I know you can do this. All right? All right.